Okay, in this tutorial I'm going to show you how to update and delete a user's email in our Clerk app. So let's get started. So this is what you need to do in order to first get a user's email. Okay, and this isn't anything complicated. I've already shown you how to work with all of this. Okay, so after setting everything up and using this function to get a single user's information using their ID, which I ended up getting using this. Okay, so I got that, and I manually ended up going in and getting a user email, because you would get something like this from the front end where the email would be available to you. So I have two emails in this account, so I want to delete this one, so I just copied this and pasted it here. But you would get something like this from the front end, this information about the email. So after getting the email, I need to go through all of the emails inside my user. So first I'm going to actually show you that you can get the information of a user like so. Okay, you are getting this email and this email, so I want to get the specific ID of a user, right? So what you can do is add a dot then, and in this I will basically just filter through the array to find a specific email. So I want to get this email, and this is inside of the email addresses array. I want to get the ID for this specific email. Okay, so what I'm going to do is first I'm going to create a constant user email ID, because I'm going to get the ID and then put that in this. So I'm going to do a data dot email addresses dot find. Actually no, I'm going to change this to user email data. Okay, so after this do data dot email addresses dot find, and in this you are going to add a function, and this function is going to contain the email addresses, which is this array right here. Okay, so I'm going to call this email data. Okay, so I'm going to say find a email address by checking the email data, actually I should make this a small e. Okay, so check the email data and go in and get the dot email address and check whether that email address is equal to the email address I would be providing from my front end. Okay, and when you find a match, give me that data. So just to show you guys what we get, I'm going to return the user email data first, just to show you what we end up getting. Okay, so this is now the information that we're getting, which is it's going through the array and finding all of the information related to this email. Okay, so now I want to get the ID of this, so I'm gonna say turn this dot ID. Okay, turn the ID back to me. I am going to add a dot then to this. Okay, and what I'm going to do is going to make this asynchronous, and I'm going to get the user email ID Okay, I'm going to get the user email ID, which is basically the return. So this and this are the same because this is returning and this is going to be in this thanks to the return. And now I'm going to add an await, and then I'm going to just get my Clerk client dot email addresses dot update email address. Okay, inside of this you need to add the first argument, which is the user's email ID, and then you have parameters. Okay, so we can update the primary and the verified of our emails for our user email. And I'm just going to show you the primary so that you know if this worked or not, because I will show you in the Clerk client whether this worked or not. So I'm going to set true for this one, which is not the primary. This one is the primary, so I'm going to set true for this one and make this the primary using our backend. I'm going to save this. So I'm going to send the data. Okay, so if I now refresh this page, you will see that this email is now the primary one. Before it was this one. So now I want to set this back to primary. So I will just do 4 here, and the email has to be the exact email that the user has. Okay, so I will send the request again. I'm gonna refresh this. As you can see, this is the primary email, but I want to delete this email now, and that is very simple. I'm going to do 3. Okay, so this will get all of the user information and then find all of the information related to the user's email addresses, and then it will send the email ID to the next stage, which is this one. And here I'm going to now delete the email address. Okay, and this only takes in the email ID. Okay, as you can see, this only takes in the email ID. So this will get the email ID and add that in this, and then it will delete the email that is related to this email's ID. So I'm going to save this, and I'm going to go in. I'm going to send a request again. Okay, as you can see, the email with this ID has now been deleted. So if I refresh this, you will see that this email will not be here. As you can see, we only have one email. So this is how you update the information related to a user's email, and also this is how you delete a user's email. So I hope you like this tutorial. Like and subscribe for more tutorials like this, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.